Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the silver MX5 and the big brake conversion. So last week we managed to fit the calipers, the brackets, the discs, and we were left with a bit of a problem, which was the hose, because the Subaru caliper hoses didn't work, and neither did the MX5 ones. The MX5 one's too short and the Subaru ones are too long. So what did we do about it? Well, what I did about it was bought some from Hell, and this is a big shout out to Hell. I cannot believe how quickly they turned these around. I gave them the specifications and the length, and they made them and posted them in 3 days. 3 days from my initial request to a purchase. Hence, I'm able to fit them this weekend. So, yeah, big shout out to Hell. And if you ever need any braided brake lines, I'd just go to them direct. No, they're not sponsoring the channel. This channel is sponsored by my wallet. It is not sponsored by anybody. So, let's just quickly go through the process, get these fitted, get them bled, and then we'll be finished. It's going to be a really short video today. This is going to be quite a full instructional video for me. I'm actually really going to show you what I'm doing. I always suggest breaking off all of the fittings first, so that they come undone nice and easily. And yeah, you can see I've got a nice drain tray down here, and I'm wearing rubber gloves because I really detest brake fluid. It's not my friend at all. I really don't like it. It just feels very funny. It gets everywhere, it dries your skin out, so I try and avoid getting covered in it if I can. Right, so it's quite important to make sure you've got these copper washers. If you can, try and buy new ones, but sometimes that's not always possible, so make sure you get the copper washers back on the banjo bolt properly. I always recommend fitting back onto the caliper first, so you can get the orientation of the hose correct in relation to how you're going to then put it into the fitting up on here. So you can see when you get all of the right fittings, our friends from Hell, it all just fits back together with no problems whatsoever, which is lovely. Right, and that's all fitted. Now, for a point of reference, the spanner required for the banjo onto the Subaru caliper is 12mm. Spanner required for the brake pipe coming from the Mazda is a 10. And if you need to get on it, to get on the bottom of it like I did, on the Hell brake line, it's a 17mm spanner. So that then should give us all the movement that we need without ever overstretching the brake hose. Right, well, that's it. I mean, brake hoses are actually really, really simple to change, and I'm not going to show you bleeding the brakes because I'm sure there's many a YouTube channel on how to do that. But you can use your method of choice, whether you gravity bleed them, whether you get a friend to sit in the car, or whether you use something like a vacuum bleeder or a pressure bleeder. There's plenty of options. So, as usual, please like, please subscribe. I'm now over 100 followers, which is kind of really, really nice. But I'd like more. I mean, I don't know what my next target is. Now making 100. Maybe it's 150 or something, I don't know. But, you know, we'll be back soon with more content, and I think we might be back on the Scirocco next. I'm really not sure. I don't think there's anything else to do on the MX5, so I think it's probably back to the Scirocco next for some fun and games pulling the engine out. So again, thanks very much. I hope to catch you in next week or the week after.